Stay to the end of this video if you want to see my Nano project announcement, or click down in the description to see the timestamp for that, because I realized at the end of this week I haven't announced my Nano project yet, so stay tuned for that. Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the first vlog of NaNoWriMo 2021. How is it already November? It's still, like, it's November? How is it November? What? Now, it may be the first day of NaNoWriMo, but I have a lot of stuff I need to do today. I still need to film my NaNoWriMo project announcement video, which is going up Wednesday, so in 2 days. I still need to film that and edit that and post that, even though Nano's gonna already have been started. So that's a goal probably for tomorrow, to be honest, because I want to get some writing done tonight. Goals for today, goals for the first day of NaNoWriMo. I still need to keep editing Project Restart, doing a self-edit of that. I need to respond to a couple emails, all of that fun stuff. And I also need to get working on my project for NaNoWriMo. It is my siblings world project. I don't know how much I've said about it. This is a project I've been working on since middle school, and I've written the start of it about 3 different times, and I'm not going to go back and rewrite the start right now because I just need to get this first draft of the first book done, because there's 4 books in this siblings world series. And the goal for Nano is to get the first draft of the first book done and start working on any of the other scenes that I can in the other 3 books. I just want to get a good start on this project. I have the entirety of the first book outlined. I have all of the chapters outlined. I know what's going to happen in each of the chapters. I now know how to underwrite my books, which is very nice. So I'm going to write this book, and hopefully it won't be 90,000 words like my previous drafts have been. Hopefully it'll be around, 60,000 words. That is the aiming goal, because I know once I start editing, it's probably going to bump up to about 70 or 80,000 words. That's just how things work for me. So the goal for today, the goal for every day in Nano is to write that 1,667 words. I am going to try to hit 2,000 every day, I guess. I don't know. I'm just now saying these things out loud. I'm going to try and hit 2,000 every day. Why? So I can have some days off if I need them. And I also feel like that'll at least get me through the first draft of book 1, if not a little bit more, into books 2, 3, and 4. I'm currently already about 19,000 words into book 1. So I have probably around 40,000 more to go. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I need to start writing and stop rambling. I will make dinner later tonight. I'm not super hungry right now. I just got off work. My brain's been going nonstop all day trying to figure stuff out, but it's time for Nano. And on top of writing for Nano, I'm still editing Project Restart. I just need to start writing. I have to start writing. I don't want to write. I just want the book to be done. I wonder if the Nano Twitter sprints are going, because I can get a lot of stuff done during those. Because they have like set 5-minute breaks between each sprint. And that's a lot better than like 10-minute talking breaks, personally for me. I love talking breaks, they're fun, they're great, but sometimes when you need to get the words in, you just need to get the words in. This is like the only reason I use Twitter, is for the Nano word sprints. I'm gonna get writing, I'm gonna stop rambling, and I will see you guys all on the flip side. Alright, so it's actually now day 3 of Nano. I forgot to fill you guys in for the last 2 days, but it's day 3 of Nano. I'm gonna switch things up a little bit. Instead of writing and then doing edits today, I'm gonna do edits and reading and then do writing, because I wanted to get through this by today. I have just not been in the right mental place to do so. So like the end day that I want to get through reading this, I have that much more to go, just that much. The end day that I want to get through reading this is Friday, so I can incorporate all of the edits into the document next week and then send it out to betas the week after. So I need to get through as much of this as I can, and I'm going to do that before writing tonight. 1, because this is kind of on a self-imposed deadline, and 2, because I am in the mental space to read instead of write. So we're going to work on this. I will let you guys know how far I get. I'm currently on chapter 31. There's 12 more chapters left. I don't think I'm gonna make it through it all today, but I should be able to make some good progress. I'm gonna get to reading. I might make some hot chocolate or tea tonight. I haven't really decided. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead and start reading, and I'll catch up with you guys whenever I decide to catch up with you guys. It might be in like 2 hours, it might be in 2 days. You never know. You never know. So as I expected, I didn't make it through the entirety of what I needed to. I did read chapters 31 through up to 35. I finished 35, so I have 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and 42 left to go. So I got 7 more chapters. I might read a little bit more tonight before I go to bed, just depending on how I'm feeling, but it is about 8:30, 8:40, almost 9, and I need to get some writing in for Nano, so I'm gonna hop on over to the Twitter, and cool. We have a 20-minute sprint coming up in 4 minutes. I'm gonna join it. With my luck, this will probably be like the last sprint that this person's doing, and then they're probably gonna hop off, but at least it'll get the ball rolling. So I'm gonna sprint for a little bit, all of that fun stuff, probably make some hot chocolate later, while I'm gonna read later as well, maybe. I don't know. I'm currently about 6,537 words in. Not about. That's how many words I'm in. So I'm definitely ahead right now, but I also know later in this month it's gonna be stressful. This month is already stressful, put it there. But I know that like with holidays and everything and traveling, there's gonna be days where I can't write 2,000 words every day. So I'm gonna attempt to keep going and keep writing all the words. So I got 3 minutes until the sprint starts, and I will see you guys after I write a bit today. But the sprint is starting, so I'm gonna go ahead, start writing, do all the stuff, get all of the words in, you know, at least the Nano 1,667 words, at least that, and then hopefully I'll get to 2,000, because those are the goals. But gotta start writing. This is why I love the Nano word sprints on Twitter so much, because I was sprinting with them for like an hour and 15 minutes, and I've already hit my 2,000 word goal for the day. Like, that doesn't happen anywhere else. I think the reason that I get so much work done with them is, 1, because I don't care about typos, and 2, it was like the first word sprints that I did when I first started Nano like 8 years ago, was like Nano word sprints on Twitter. And like I can always get so much done. And I don't know, it works. I don't know, for some reason I just get so much work done with the Nano word sprints on Twitter, and I don't know why. But yeah, so I was sprinting with them for like an hour and 15 minutes, and 15 minutes of that was break time. It was 60 minutes of sprinting, and I got 2,259 words written in that time. And I finished up another chapter, so that's exciting. So I need to go ahead and update the Nano website before I forget. How did I feel? I felt great. I felt amazing writing those words. I felt awesome. So we have written total 8,796 words for 3 days in a row. I am currently 3,795 words ahead of schedule, which is good. That is where I want to be. Because that's a good 2 days of Nano that I can now take a little bit easier, not skip out on, because if I skip out on one day, I skip out on all of the days. So I can take those 2 days a little bit easier. On average, I'm writing about 3,000 words a day, because I wrote a lot on day 1, because I always write a lot on day 1. And my average writing speed is 35 words per minute. Cool. I have decided that I'm just gonna put my Nano announcement into this video, because I don't have the time or the brain power right now to make a Wednesday video announcing my Nano project and my November goals. So I'll see you guys all later. It's still the same day. Also, Sarah Sutton is doing a pop-up writing sprint tonight, so I'm gonna be in the chat of that while doing some edits and reading through Project Restart. All of that fun stuff. Also, I think I might have changed my author name again. So originally I was just gonna do like Celeste Joan. Look at that weird streak of blue light. Originally I was just gonna do Celeste Joan, and then I didn't like the idea of Joan being technically my last name as my author name. Like, that just didn't feel right. And like seeing Celeste Joan like on the book just also didn't feel right. It felt kind of empty. So I was gonna change it to Celeste Joan and then my last name, but I'm like, you know what? That also doesn't feel right. And also privacy reasons. Like, I've said my last name probably multiple times. and it's not like I'm not keeping it a secret. But I was watching Anne's video on pen names earlier and how she's like doing a different pen name for like the different genres and everything, and like completely agree, I would do that as well. However, I have so many books that are in this world, if that makes sense. Not like this world, but like this world. So my idea is to use the same pen name for all the books that they're all in the same world. I need to explain this better. So basically all of like the contemporary books that are of characters in this world are going to be under one pen name, which is going to be Celeste Jones something. Celeste Jones something. I like the 3-name thing. Haven't figured out how the signature is going to work, but I like the 3-name thing. And then the books that are books in my world, because like even my sci-fi ideas and my fantasy ideas and all of these other ideas for books that I have are they still have to be intertwined with my world somehow. So they're going to be books that are books in my world. So they're like books here, but they're also books here, if that makes sense. So I have like 2 different sci-fi ideas, and for like those ideas, like my sci-fi ideas, it's probably gonna be like CJ something, and it's just that something I need to figure out, and I think I figured out what it's gonna be. It might be, I don't want to say it, and I don't know, because for me, if it feels like it needs to be an H, it needs to start with an H. We'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into those writing sprints because I need to get some reading done and relaxing for bed. So now I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Cool, so it is about 5 p.m. I am getting done with work. I really want to go outside and just like take like even like a 30-minute walk. I just need to get out. I also need to go check my mail, but I just need to get outside. I need to do something. And then I will probably end up doing some nano writing stuff and then do some reading later. I have, I think, 6 or 7 more chapters to read through. And if I can get that done today or tomorrow, that would be great. That means I have next week to incorporate all of those edits into the actual file that I will be sending to betas. Yay. I also need to email some betas and be like, hey, does this process work for you? Just wanted to make sure. I know it's all that stuff. So I need to do that. I was gonna send out like a thing on my newsletter about looking for betas. I never got around to it, and I don't have time right now. I do have time, but like if I sent that out now, then they would have to like respond back by like Saturday, and I don't. I was gonna do that at the beginning of the week, but I didn't. Tomorrow is Friday. Today is Thursday. I'm gonna go for a walk, even if it's like short. I just need to get out and do something. All right, so I'm not gonna wear this hoodie or sweatshirt because it's a bit thin. So I have this one that I'm gonna wear. And we're gonna do a cool transition in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! I'm gonna roll down the neck though, because that's a high neck. It's only 44 degrees, so it's not super cold. Like if it was under 40 degrees, it would be cold, but it is not. Gonna find a scarf to wear. Do we want to go green? Do we go to plaid? We could go with the pink and white one that I made last year. And then hat-wise, let's go... What color hat do we want to wear? Do we want to go like... Those greens don't match. Okay. Could go purple. Could go pink. I have so many beanies. I have so many. Blue. Ooh, that's kind of cute. This is like the beanie that made me want to start learning how to crochet beanies because I like got this from like a school raffle. This is like the first beanie that I had and started wearing that like got me into wanting to make beanies. So got a cute little beanie. My ears can stay warm. Got my gloves, got my hat, got my scarf, got my sweater, and we are all set to go. Because I need to get out and I need to do something, so I'm gonna go do something. Definitely not as cold as I thought it would be. I thought it would be a tad bit colder, but it feels really good. I like this weird time between fall and winter. It's very nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a walk because it just feels good. And I finally have a good mental health day. I'm gonna take advantage of it while I can, because I know it's not gonna stay around forever. So I have calmed down a bit from earlier. It's now the end of the day. I drank some tea. It is a calming tea. It's not like a caffeine tea, but I drank some tea. I read through, I think, 2 chapters of the book, and then I also wrote my nano words for today. So I have written 2,500 words for today. I'm gonna leave it there. Sarah's doing some more pop-up writing sprints, which I love. I am all here for the pop-up writing sprints. But since I've already got my nano words in for the day, I'm gonna keep reading. I should be able to finish this tonight. I have like 3 chapters left to read through, which means I can start making self-edits tomorrow. And I'm super excited for those, because that means I actually just like go into the Word document, take all the notes that I've written in here, which is a lot, and just transfer them into the Word document, and then we'll be all set to go to send it to betas. But first, I gotta get through these last 3 chapters and then make a final decision, or a semi-final decision, as to what my side character's struggle is, because I'm not 100% sold on either of the choices that I have right now. So I'm just gonna, figure something out. Keep reading a little bit, and hopefully I should be able to do this tonight so I can get started on making those edits and incorporating them tomorrow, and just do that this weekend, and just yay. I'm excited. It's always once I get like this close to the end, I'm like, I just want to finish it, I just want to do it, so I'm gonna do it, and I will catch up with you guys once I start making the edits in the Word document, so whenever I finish this and start working on the next part of the project. All right. Is it Friday night? Yes. Do I have a lot to update on? Yes. Do I always start my check-ins with all right or so? Yes, I do. Okay. It is Friday night. I finished reading through and making hand edits in this last night, so I'm very proud of that. Which means that today I got to start doing all of the edits and taking all of the edits and hoping that I don't skip any, and putting them down in the Word document so that it'll be ready to send betas pretty soon. I'm gonna take next week to like reach out to people and be like, hey, this is the process, just want to make sure this is all cool with you, and then checking if they have any questions, and then I'll send it, I think, once they answer, basically at the beginning of the next week. Basically as soon as I can once I get all the edits done. But I've made it through 116 of the 378 pages. And that was originally 380 pages, so I have gone down 2 pages so far, and I've gone down like 600 words. Yes. So that's the progress for Project Restart. And then for my nano project, from about 10 until now, like 11:45, I did a couple word sprints with some people's on Twitter, because that's where I get the most work done, and it works for me. Like in these past like hour and a half, I was able to crank out 2,500 words. That's wonderful. We love to see it. So I was able to get all my writing done for the day. I wrote another chapter, a super sad reminiscence type chapter. I love it. I gotta have one of my side characters come back who I absolutely adore. And I want to give this character more screen time now, even though she gets more later. She's a mom in a whole other book later. She's the mom in my Project Amelia, and I love her so much. So I'm giving her a bit more time now so like the readers can get attached. And then she's gonna have to like disappear for a little bit because manipulative girlfriend happens. And yeah. Does anyone else like have those characters that they absolutely like, the side characters that they absolutely adore? Because I have at least one in every book. So for Project Restart, it is Finn, who you guys don't know, but he is like an absolute sweetheart. He is like, I feel like he's golden retriever energy, but he also has like that soft side to him. He is like I love his character. And then in Project A, for Project Amelia, my favorite side character also is Finn, because he's also in that book. But he's more of a main character in that book. But like side character, I actually really, as much as I hate Raylan, no, as much as I hate Blakely, I love Blakely to death. Like, I feel like she has something going on that she's trying to figure out. And, like, she's just figuring it out the wrong way. So I like Blakely and I like Raylan in Project A, even though they both drive me absolutely bonkers. And then Project Siblings, my current Nano project. My side character that I love is Cassidy, and she is like my main character's honorary older sister. And like she doesn't have a lot of screen time right now because, you know, she doesn't live close to my main character, but she's still around. She does what she can to help. Absolutely love her. She is amazing. So I'm gonna go to bed, let my files keep uploading to OneDrive, all of that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I need to do writing sprints at some point during this month. It's kind of nice not having to. I might do some like next Thursday because I have the day off. Could do that. And yeah, we'll just see. But yeah, okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello everybody, it is now Saturday. I have a lot of stuff to get done today, as I normally do on Saturdays and on the weekend. I gotta clean, I gotta write, I gotta edit, all of the fun stuff. But the first thing I want to do is clean, otherwise it's not gonna get done. I do need to do laundry. I'm not sure if I'll do that today or if I'll do it on Monday. But right now I need to just clean and take the trash out and clean. And then once I do all of that, I'll get to writing. But yeah, perks of adulting, you gotta do all the things. Add some words. Feeling pretty good. Look at all those words. Look at them. I'm sitting really close to 16,000. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those writing days, isn't it? You know, those writing days where you're like, oh, I'm gonna stop, I'm just gonna write my 2,000 words for the day. But then you realize you're 200 away from the next 1,000. And not even 200, it's literally 120 words. I don't want to start a new chapter though. Okay, I need to write those 100 words because it's gonna bother me if I don't. So I'm gonna write those words. I'm just gonna write those words. So I wrote the 154 extra words, and I'm now sitting at 16,035, and that's where I'm gonna leave it for the day. I'm feeling pretty good about that. We're feeling good. Everyone is doing so, all my buddies on Nano are doing so good. If anyone wants to be a buddy over on the Nano website, I will leave my profile link in the description. And we can all just like check in with each other's progress, all of that fun stuff, because they have like a buddies little section on the side of the Nano website now. So it's very nice just to see how everyone else is doing. I love it. For editing progress, I am about halfway in. I just finished up chapter 22 of 42, so a little over halfway. But I'm halfway into this, making edits in the Word document. I will continue this tomorrow because I'm just like not at the point where I want to keep working on it right now, so I'm not going to keep working on it. And I have the entirety of next week to get the Word document where I need it to be to send it out to betas, so I am still on track there. I also wanted to finally announce what project I'm actually working on for Nano. So, NaNoWriMo 2021. I am working on a project that I have been working on since middle school, which was over 8 years ago. It was I think I started this one actually before. I had the idea of it maybe, I think, a little, I don't know. I always had the idea of my stories and started like writing out certain scenes for them before I actually like started officially writing them. So I think I started this around the same time that I started working on Project Restart. And this project is going to be Project Siblings. It is going to be a 4-book series, a YA contemporary. Shocker, I know. YA contemporary, it's kind of what I do. But it's going to be a 4-book series following my main character and her brother as they learn to live together because something happens with the parents. And that's all I'm going to say about that because, you know, spoilers. And she's in high school, so she's going through all of the high school stuff as well and trying to figure out who she is. It's a very character-driven story, and I don't know if it's going to be interesting enough to everyone, but I really love this story. I love their story. I love Alex's story. And it also sets up a little bit for Project A, but I think I'm publishing Project A before I publish Project Siblings, all 4 of the books at least. But there are multiple characters in Project Siblings, or Siblings World. I'll refer to it as both. There are multiple characters in this series that appear heavily throughout Project A. They also, one of them appears in Project Restart, so once that gets published, I'll be interested to see if you guys can guess who the character is in Project Restart that appears in Project A, and who also appears in the Siblings World. So it's just a bunch of fun. I love my interconnected world. I love it so much. It is so much fun to write, and seeing all my characters at different points in their lives, I love it. So first week of Nano has passed. I've written over 2,000 words every day this week, which sits me at 16,000 words for the week, which I am super, super happy with. I have about 13 chapters left that I've outlined that I need to write for book 1. And if I finish book 1 before Nano is up, I'm gonna start on book 2. Because I need to figure out what the heck goes on in book 2, because I have no idea what goes on in book 2. I know what happens in book 3, and I know what happens in book 4, but I have no idea what happens in book 2. Let me know down in the comments how your guys' Nano is going so far. If you're doing Nano, if you're not doing Nano, let me know how everything else is going for you, because I know November is a busy month for a lot of people. November and December are definitely like the busy months of the year. But that is all I have for this week's video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. It really does mean a lot. And I will see you guys all hopefully next week. Bye!